Hey guys, Wells Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We are on 9 days of toxic fallout. Our colony is actually doing pretty good. We have an infection. Okay, let's take a look at that. Who was that? Was that Ace? Yeah, minor infection. Should be fine. I mean, basically, we're going to have these people on bed rest, like, nonstop until they're healed. Because in the middle of the toxic fallout, there's not really a whole lot they can do anyway. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, I mean, get well. Your job is to get healthy. Like, that's basically it. And we'll want to make sure that we keep these areas clean and all that kind of good stuff, too. Wait. Oh. Ace, that was, aren't you? Yeah, you've got, like, you should be well, you know what? You're fine. You're fine. You'll get over your infection. We'll have her sleeping in these beds and all that kind of stuff. I think she'll be okay. We'll just make sure it stays tended. The immunity's rising faster than the infection is because it's been tended. We've got, oh, the toxic fallout's over. Oh, thankfully. Okay, so basically 9.5 days of toxic fallout. So we can now unrestrict everybody from our stay underneath a roofed area zone, which is great. And that means we have a lot to do. Everything is basically dead as far as animals go. Most of the trees are dead. There's actually a few trees like up in here and stuff, but the environment around here has been basically ruined by the toxic fallout. So we're going to have to do some stuff. Ace is in bed, which is actually really good for the infection. Yeah, the immunity is rising way, way, way faster than the actual infection there. So we're good. Let's make sure that gets tended. Yeah. Okay, good. So the toxic fallout is over. I'm super happy. Okay, so let's take a look here at what we've got for resources. We have slate, we've got granite. I think we should... Those are all granite. Let's haul all of that. This is slate. That's granite as well. I want to haul this granite over to here so we can turn it into useful stuff. Then let's go back. We're in September. I don't think it's worth it to build, to replant these crops because by the time winter, like we won't be able to harvest them in time for winter. They're all going to die before they grow. So let's look at some other options. Now, what we should do is we should make some more generators, I think. Let's maybe put 2 generators over here and connect those up to our power lines, right? Because we're going to need more power. I'd like to get into hydroponics. So let's go... Furniture? Yeah, furniture. Sun lamps. And like right about here, I'm thinking we'll make a couple hydroponics areas. Although... What we really should do is just tear this down. Or maybe... Yeah. So we're going to take all of this. Is there an order I can just issue for deconstruct? Yes, I can. Good. So let's deconstruct all that. And then we'll go floors and remove floor. And we'll remove any floors in this area. So we're going to tear this building down altogether, which I think is a good idea. And then I'm kind of thinking I want to tear this one down as well. Because I'd like this prison to be maybe here instead. And I'd like it to maybe be 2 separate cells. They don't have to be exceptionally large. Right? Just like 2 cells, like so. With a door and a door. And then wooden floors, like so. And then we'll go deconstruct. And we'll deconstruct all of this. I don't want to deconstruct the beds. We'll build that and that. This will get reinstalled right here. And this will get reinstalled right there. And then we'll go floors. And we'll remove those floors as well. So that should get the job done for us. That's for prisoners. This will also be for prisoners. We'll let Ace finish building that for us. There we go. Also for prisoners. So we now have 2 jail cells, which if we need to, we could convert into hospital beds or whatever. But we'll tear all of this down. Roof collapse. Wood was crushed. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. What are you doing right now? Oh, so this is gonna collapse too. And this is slate blocks. Well, you know what? We're gonna get some nice slate blocks from this. So, fine by me. Gather up all this. Try to make sure that... I really just want to make sure that my colonists don't die when the roof collapses. That's really my concern. And that can be deconstructed as well, that little torch right there. And we're going to put our hydroponics areas in this. This may not be the most efficient thing to do as far as getting our hydroponics buildings up as quickly as possible, but I think it'll be worth it because I want to have them essentially right here, right next to these other fields where we're growing stuff. I think that's probably a good idea. We could also convert this into a battery building, which might not be a bad idea. A roof is collapsed. That's fine as long as the roof collapses and it's just the roof collapsing and not, you know, people collapsing. Actually, you know what we should do is go clear roofed area, and we should clear those. And that way we don't have, so you, do they not have to, is it just automatically not, like, I would really like you to prioritize removing the roof, but it seems like that's not going to happen. That's all right. We'll get there. I really wish you wouldn't stand underneath the roof, though, when you're trying to build it. All right, it's a project for us to work on. That's fine. This stockpile is actually almost full as well, so we should probably do something about that very soon. Maybe we make another stockpile, like, right here. Or down here? I mean, I'm fine with the roofs collapsing as long as you're not standing under them when it happens. That's my concern. Like, you're injured because you were standing under the roof when it all collapsed. Okay. Well, Ace, medical bed for you. I tried to tell you. So here's what we should do. Cancel removing that floor. I probably should have canceled removing the walls and let them remove the roof. But this we want. No roof. We want to remove that roof. And she's bleeding like crazy. Holy cow, Ace. Yeah, severe blood loss. So who's our Blackjack? Like, you need to tend those wounds ASAP, or she is actually potentially going to die. No, she'll be okay. We patched her up. She's fine. She's healing. Okay, we're good. It's fine. Let them remove that floor. I wish they'd remove this roof and kind of prioritize that, but remove all of that. Oh, wow. Hey, lots of free pork. Nice. We'll haul that stuff out of the way as well. That's good. That's very good, in fact. Lots of free food. I'm all in favor of that right before winter. Finally, a little bit of luck, so to speak. Ace got crushed pretty bad, though. How are you doing? Are you still fully healed? Blood loss is going down? Yeah, going down. She'll be fine. Good, good, good. And actually, it looks like everybody's spirits are pretty high as well, so that's a really good thing. I wish we would get rid of this roof, though. But I think they're probably going to remove this floor first. You know what we should do? Let's do this. Let's cancel that. And see, is anyone going to remove this roof? Is that, like, not a thing? Do you need to deconstruct? I thought all you had to do was, like, remove... Oh! No roof. Okay. So we're going to say this is a no roof area. That's how you do it. That's how you actually tell them to remove it. Okay, that makes sense. So then we can clear this. And they're not they won't put a roof back. That's kind of a weird way of doing it, but whatever. Okay, floors. Remove those floors. That needs to get done so we can put up our hydroponics labs, or our hydroponics buildings, I should say. We got tons of power generation. We could put a couple more batteries over here as well. Ideally, we could run these on a separate network. Like, we could put a power switch here, right? And then we could put, like, 3 batteries. 1, 2, 3. Do I have any sandstone? Slate, marble. No sandstone. So let's just go structure. And I really don't want it to be a wooden wall. So let's maybe just make it out of slate, I guess. And we'll just put that right there. And then we'll put a door right here. And run some power conduits like that. Excuse me. And then we've got a couple more batteries in here as well. This actually should probably be canceled so that we can build the other battery first. And then we'll do this battery last. So that'll keep this, you know, pretty good. Is there a roof over this? There should be. That should have a roof. And this should have a roof as well. Is this... It says it's indoors. We can close that. That door doesn't need to be open anymore. This is also indoors. So it doesn't look like... I mean, yeah, there is a roof there. Good. So we're good. Okay. So now we go power. And we add another battery here. Now, the reason I added this power switch, right? Which I'm going to leave on. Someone told me in the comments of the last episode that if there's a power switch, if like this blows up, it won't affect these ones or vice versa. So like this power network will not completely go down if there's a power switch here between the two, which I think would be great. Blackjack and Lauren are lovers. Okay, cool. So let's go furniture. Let's make a double bed. And we'll just toss that over here. That'll be a fine... That's perfectly acceptable. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't block... Doesn't seem like it blocks the temperature. And this is going to be now for Blackjack and Lauren. There we go. And then they can sleep together, which will give them a little bit of a mood buff. That's good. Ace is researching away in the dead of night, as is kind of to be expected. And I've got a ton of slate blocks. What's the durability of slate? 455. I believe granite has better durability, I believe. Let's just try something like that. Let's try and get this wall right here all built up. With granite, and we'll just see what the durability of this is, because I'd prefer for my walls to be made of granite, but I've got a ton of slate, so maybe... Yeah, granite is 595, so that's a lot higher durability than slate. I mean, granite's certainly the superior material, but at the same time... We do want to wall this off, though. We don't want a way for invaders and raiders and stuff like that to get in over here. So we'll wall this off with a double granite wall for now. I should also look at establishing a little bit of a wall up here. Some resources wasted. That's fine. Let them build that stuff up. There we go. And then once that's built, I mean, I would like this to be a triple wall, but I think for now a double wall is perfectly fine. Because since we have such little, like, we don't have a ton of slate. Is hauling not a #1 priority for every... seeds is. Okay. But they were clearing this out. Okay, so now that that's cleared, let's do this. So, furniture, sun lamp, right? And I want to put maybe 2 hydroponics things. Like one maybe here. Yeah, we'll put one like right there. We're going to have to run power to it. So let's run power like this and down, right? And that'll tell me what the range of this thing is, which is going to be very important, so I can know where to put the walls. But that'll allow us to grow 2 things. And I think that'll be really good. We're also going to want to go zone. And I'm going to want to establish another growing zone, like right about... Well... Maybe just like right here. What were these? 5 by... These are 5 by 9. So let's go 5 by 9. 5 by 9. But we're going to say don't allow sewing. I want this one to be... Are we still researching? No, we learned how to make Devil Strand. Where is it? Is it not here? I don't know. Well, let's grow cotton. And then I think we should also grow... Maybe hops. Maybe we get into making food? Or daylilies could be good as well, just for joy and happiness. Or strawberries, actually. I think strawberries are probably a good option, but we're not going to worry about that until spring comes, because right now it's going to be winter. There's no, excuse me, there's no point right now. There's granite that can be hauled, since that's what we want to make our walls out of. We want to make them out of granite. This is up and running. We're going to turn it off for now, but that'll tell me where it needs to be. And then we'll go... furniture, and we're gonna build another one of those, like right about here, I think. And we'll run that power conduit like that. And then what we'll do is in here, we're gonna have a heater of some sort, because it's gonna get super cold in the winter. So, furniture. Oh, wait, just getting structure. And we'll just make the walls of this out of wood. I think that'll be perfectly fine. Right? And yes, I know that the corners aren't actually, like, required. but I think it looks better with the corners, so I'd prefer to keep the corners in there. But the idea is we're going to have two identical things right here. Mad animals. Oh, lots of mad animals. So it's actually... How many hairs are we talking here? Like 4? Oh, they're all... Okay, so Ace, get into here. Hurry. Hurry faster. Hurry faster. Ace is actually in huge trouble right now. Get inside. Get inside while you can. Go. Oh, man. Okay. This is now a medical bed. You're undrafted. This is not for prisoners. Rest until healed. Like, that's all you can do. You're in a really bad position. Mad animals. And as soon as people start waking up, I'm going to have to kind of police it a little bit. People are going to start waking up pretty soon, so let's slow it down. I'd like for them to go away. But that's probably not going to happen. Not in time. Okay. They're going to wake up. That needs to be off. But as soon as Blackjack... Oh, okay, Lauren. No. Stay inside. I didn't want to wake you up. Seeds? You're also drafted. Stay inside. Lauren! Okay, hold on. You're awake. Fire at the hare. Shoot the squirrel. Save your lover. It's inside. Oh no! They're all inside. This is bad. Okay. Shoot the hare. Get inside. Oh, I can't because the meal's blocking it. All right, melee attack. Okay. I think all the hares are dealt with. You're all undrafted. Go about your days. Ace is bleeding. Hasn't been treated yet, but we'll make that happen. And then everyone's going to have to basically get healed up. We're going to go through quite a bit of medicine, but that's okay. Well, it's going to be fine. It's going to be perfectly okay. And this is going to need to be turned off. Let's just do a little bit of this. We're not going to build this wall. Well, let's do this. Granite. We know that that's going to be granite. It's going to look ugly, I know, but it'll work. Who's wandering around and hurt? You? Yeah. Yeah, well, if you're in one piece, I'd like you to for now help clean and all that kind of stuff. Because the blood that's everywhere is going to cause us problems. Let's go to 3 times speed. We'll let Blackjack get the food inside. Seeds is fully healed. Lauren's hauling. Is hauling prioritized over cleaning right now? It is. Seeds, I want you to clean. Like, you're our designated cleaner. Because if we leave all that blood and stuff, like, people are going to get infections and it's going to be bad. But once Ace moves up, we'll move her into one of these beds. We're also going to want a heater to go like right here. Just one should be fine. It doesn't need to stay super warm in here as long as it's as long as it isn't freezing. That's the big thing. And then these can be turned off at night. So we want to go power, issue a power switch like, oh, but then the heater will turn off. So let's see. How can we do that? I suppose we could connect it like, oh man, I don't know how we would do that, to be honest. We'll think of something. It'll be all right. Lauren, what's wrong with you? Nothing. You're fine. And you're going to be fine too. Okay, everyone's in good health for the most part. Ace and Lauren are recovering. They'll be okay. Our work schedule is mostly good. Ace is fully healed, which is good. Probably starving to death at the moment because, or at least very hungry because she's been sitting around forever. How are our wood supply? Our wood supplies are horrendous. Okay, we need another stockpile. Even if it's just like a temporary one. So we're just going to say zone. And we're going to say right here. This is now a stockpile for basically everything except for foods. No foods. No medicine, no drugs. And no corpses, except for mechanoid corpses. Those are fine. Oh, and no plant matter, right? Yeah, but everything else is fine. And then we'll say low priority, but basically this is just going to be for overflow for whatever doesn't fit over here. But that way people will haul stuff and, you know, we can actually go collect wood and all that kind of stuff. Wood is going to be a problem, I think. Let's issue a chop wood order. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of trees that are grown because the toxic fallout basically killed everything. But these should be off, right? Yeah, you're off. You're off. That's good. We'll have to see what we can do about this heater because there does need to be a heater in there. This is now a prisoner bed again. And actually, the other thing we should do is a vent here. And we can put a heater like right there. And actually, come to think of it, I don't really care about my prisoners too much. But we'll put a vent there. Cargo pods. A bunch of marble blocks. Okay, sure. Solar flare has all of our power shut off at the moment, which is unfortunate. Everything electronic is dead. But that's okay. The torch lamps still work. That's an important thing. This is going to be a door, right? Yes. So we're building our hydroponics buildings. These will be growing zones for probably, I'll probably grow like potatoes and corn maybe. I don't know. Just some sort of food source. Or maybe we'll go potatoes on one side and then heel root on the other because heel root's always valuable. Especially when we talk about, you know, making medicine and all that kind of stuff. But this side of the building is going to intersect with walls. So with these larger walls that go around the colony. Excuse me. We got fog and we got a raid. Okay. Let's see. Oh dear. Suddenly raiders are actually quite dangerous. That is unfortunate. So here's what we're going to do. All of you, you're all drafted. Get over here. Who has the worst melee stats, or the worst stats. Seeds and Lauren both have horrible stats. Lauren, grab Molotovs. I think they said they were going to prepare. Kinda looks like, yeah, they're wandering. They're gonna hold off for a little bit. Okay, Lauren, you've got the Molotovs. So now all of you, let's see. They're down here. They're almost certainly gonna come straight up this way. So I think what we do is we make our stand like right in here. This seems like a place with relatively good cover from multiple sides. Or, well, we could also potentially make it down to this building and make our stand here as well. There's a lot of good cover places here. That could be good. Yeah, we totally made it. Okay, so Blackjack, you go here. Ace, you go here. Lauren, actually, maybe we put Ace here. Or we put Lauren over there. And then Seeds will be over here to protect Lauren. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Or maybe we'll put Lauren here and have her toss Molotovs and then have her fall back. This is going to be a rough fight because I think 2 of these guys have assault rifle. Yeah, we've got a bolt action rifle, a machine pistol, and another machine pistol. So that's not exactly ideal. But we'll see what happens. They're going to start their attack here pretty soon. Hopefully we'll be able to... All right, they're beginning their assault. Let's go to normal speed. Let's speed it up just a little bit. There we go. Throw the Molotov. That was a terrible Molotov. You melee attack. Oh, okay. Good Molotov. Hold on. You're undraft. Oh, actually, you put him out. Nice. So pop over here. Oh, man, we're getting shot at like crazy. Ace, I need you to kind of move over there a little bit. Those Molotovs are doing work. Melee attack. You're on fire. Okay, your work is done. There we go. All right, they're all dead. All of you guys, you're all undrafted except for... Before you can go and save yourselves, I need you to put out this fire. Like, before anything else. Where... You guys. No. Fire. Put out the fire. Or it's going to burn down. It's going to spread and burn down everything. And we want these weapons. Forbid. Go juice. I kind of want to leave that forbidden. Strip. You're alive, and actually you have pretty good stats. Where's Lauren at? Lauren? Okay. After you're done hauling that body, they're going to come put out this as well. That's fine. All right, so now I want you to capture the geologist. And now you guys can go and heal up and get rested and all that kind of stuff. But I needed to make sure... Yeah, so we need to get our defensive walls up, like, ASAP. Because now the raids are actually quite dangerous. Like, we're lucky nobody died there. That was a lot of firearms to deal with. And we have a chemical addiction. So... we need to be kind of careful in that regard. Let's make that a medical. Not for prisoners. You, I hate to wake you up, but rest over there. That'll be better. Blackjack is going to apply some wounds and all that kind of stuff. Lauren. Oh, for prisoners. Lauren. Capture. That's important. That's more important than other things. I didn't realize that that other one was... Oh, because this... I see. Because this vent isn't actually here. That's kind of annoying. Actually, that's very annoying. But whatever. I mean, it's a wall. So, you know what? Some of these beds aren't being used, so we'll make that a medical bed. And where's the other one? That one's nobody as well. I'll make those medical beds. Smelly is at risk of severe illness. Okay, well, you know what? We will allow you herbal medicine just because I have so much of it. But treating other people is more of a priority. Lauren, what are you doing? Still hauling the rest of the dead guys? Yeah. And then you're going to get food. So, Lauren, you're actually kind of an important doctor right now. We kind of need you to doctor. And Seeds, like, you need to rest until healed. Or actually, well, yeah, you need to rest until healed. What am I out? Oh, I'm completely out of steel? Holy cow, how am I completely out of steel? That's very surprising to me. Okay, well, we're going to go orders, mine, and we're going to mine that steel. I didn't realize I was completely out of it. But we're going to try and heal our people. We'll even try to heal this guy. Make him a little bit better. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Lots of colonists, though, that are in pretty rough shape at the moment, including my best doctors, which is a little unfortunate, but what can you do? The good news is we have a massive quantity of food, so could be worse. All right, let's speed this up. And you know what? I think, guys, I just realized, I just looked at the clock. I didn't realize how long this episode had gone. Sorry about that. I'm sure you guys hate it so much when the episode goes a little longer than normal. Guys, that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.